Yeah.
And it's not just the physical pain, it's the mental pain. It's like, this dude and I don't know if you feel this, E, but I'll be feeling this. Anytime I walk into a gym and it's an NBA gym or any gym, my body wakes up.
Yeah, no
I
question.
get a life. You know what I mean?
Right, no
I want to
question.
straighten up. I want to,
Right.
you know what I mean? I want to make sure, like, oh no, like, you still got a reputation to uphold. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Right.
so imagine being in the prime of your career and like having to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine being the top dog in the game, one of the top dogs, and have to watch.
Right. Right.
So now you're going through that physical, but the mental side of it, right? You got to have fortitude and you got to have short term vision,
Yep.
not no long term vision. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Hmm.
Like when Klay was sitting there and he was, like the one time he was just sitting on the court with his head down when they lost, and then like you watching somebody give credit to themselves.
Right. Yeah.
He accomplished something even bigger than a championship for
Hmm.
himself.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
all those times that he was sitting there, all those times he couldn't play, you know what I mean? Every day when the players went back to work out and train and be at practice, he couldn't.
Yeah.
And so the mental strain is takes even more toll on the body because
Hmm.
it tells you like, man, shit, I ain't gonna make it.
Right.
Am I gonna make it back? You start questioning yourself, and so that short term memory is all about the little bitty steps. Can I walk today? Can I
Hmm.
take 2 steps? I just want to be able to stand in balance. I just want to be able to fire my quad muscle. I want to
Right.
be able to take 5 steps today. I want to be able to jog. I want to be able to run in place. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like this
Yeah.
dude has went through every single phase of that for 2 years.
Yeah.
So he deserved it. He should be on that podium right now
Right. Right.
because he earned it. Bro,
Yeah.
he earned that. He
Yeah.
earned that. And
Yeah.
to think that he came back this year,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
This not even a normal year for him. This is a rehab year.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the
Definitely.
way he came in and the run they had, man, they were supposed to sit him sometime during the season for 2, 3 weeks just to let him, get
Yeah.
okay, now he feel good, let him get fresh again. Man,
Right.
that dude stuck it out the whole time. You feel what
Yeah.
I'm saying? He wrote it out the whole time, ups and downs. You can see the games where he was like, fuck, dude, I know I'm better than this, but I can't get there.
Right. Right.
And then you see him make the adjustment for the next game, and he
Hmm.
get hot. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And it's just like, man, I love watching Klay because Klay loves the game of basketball, and he's showing people in real time with dedication and hard work. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
what that mean? Even for young players that are hurt, it's like I take a page out of his book,
Hmm.
right? Because this dude went and isolated himself to get himself back on that podium.
Yep. Yep. He definitely did. And he had to block out a lot of the noise. So like people don't understand, he got hurt and tore his ACL the first time, right? During the game, during the finals. He rehabbed for a year, was playing pickup in LA and tore his ACL again.
Yep.
So he had to start all the way over from square one, the first square that you were talking about. Can I take a step?
Yeah.
Like people don't
Yeah.
understand that process. Like that is a serious process to go through, especially to go through twice.
Especially to get to a point where you're ready and you start playing, and it happens
Yeah.
again.
Right. Right.
Now that mess you up because it's almost like being shot. You know what I mean? And it's like if I walk in this gun store and somebody shot me, you're gonna be afraid to walk in that gun store. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because you know
Right.
what the results are. And so to
Right.
go a whole year and to do it again, like you
Yeah.
got to think he got to go a whole year. Now
Yeah.
he got to get back to that point. He got to
Right.
get back to the level he was at that game where he got hurt again. Now,
Right.
like anything can happen.
Yeah.
And up here, you try like you can't even be thinking about that, dude. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the reporter asked Draymond Green on the anniversary of when Klay Thompson tore his, you know, it was like, who the fuck asked a question
Like,
like that,
why
yo?
would you even ask that? Like
Like
that's what I'm saying.
we don't play like that. That's superstitious. You know what I mean? Like we don't want none of that.
Yeah,
We don't want to ask none of that.
not at all. Like, why would you?